Let's make a water of the day.
Let's make my water of the day.
Let's make a water for the day.
Let's make my water of the day.
Make my water of the day with me.
What is up, YouTube people? Is it water if you add flavored ingredients to it? This is the question and debate that has haunted TikTok for the past year. Watertok is a community on TikTok built around people sharing their quirky water recipes. You would think they would basically be working at a Starbucks in their own homes. And the debates in Watertok basically go as such. One side believes no matter what, no matter how many ingredients, syrups, flavor packets you add to the water, the content itself is still water.
This is water. More water.
While the other side, they believe at some point the water is no longer water, and it feels a bit more closely related to juice. I think this is the side I'm leaning more towards. Forget about Democrat, forget about Republican. Which side are you on? Are you on water or not water? And maybe it's controversial for me to say, but some of these TikToks that I will be showing you, they really do push the definition of water.
We're going in with the Jolly Rancher Green Apple. Then we're gonna go in with Jordan's Skinny Syrups Vanilla Caramel Cream.
I worked at Starbucks. We had these drinks called Refreshers. It was basically water mixed with some kind of flavored concoction. Would we call these drinks water? I fear the answer is no. I fear the answer might be no. But also, with a quick Google search, you can see that flavored water is still considered water due to the base of the drink being water. So maybe I'm kind of in the wrong with this. Maybe I'm completely wrong. How many times will I say water in this video? Too many times. I think too many times. Debate aside, how does Watertok work? What exactly is Watertok? Well, let me break it down for you. Watertok revolves around people showing off their very own created water recipes, as well as showing off their unique setups for these recipes. Stacked up high with Stanley cups and flavored racks, these accounts create a sort of aesthetic FOMO that viewers crave. A lot of these content creators also create content that floats in the ASMR realm, with satisfying sounds of pouring and mixing. But as I repeat in this video, are these still waters? Is it still water at the end of it all? If you add Kool-Aid powder to water, it's no longer water. It becomes Kool-Aid. But to counteract this thought, if you add chocolate milk powder to milk, it is still milk at its core, except now it's just the chocolate milk. So what changes the definition of water? Joseph Anthony has got to be one of the 4 founders of Watertok. With 1 million TikTok followers, Joseph Anthony has a long-running series where he shows off his water of the day. The dedication to hydration. You gotta respect it. Also, this has to be his full-time job. Imagine explaining that to someone. Hey man, what do you do for a living? I make water. What? I bake water.
What flavors am I gonna choose today? From my first carousel here, I'm going to be choosing a good old-fashioned Tang packet because I am quite literally obsessed.
Off the bat, this is so many flavored packets. Tangy orange kind of has me intrigued.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my pink lemonade. Full packet is going on in. Let's go ahead and give this a little mixer-rooney. For my eyes, y'all know I need Now for my second water bottle. I'm gonna be doing the entire Tang packet in here. Let's give that a shake. Alright, now it's time to pour my Tang right on over my pink lemonade. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna pour it over some ice, and hopefully we get a nice looking layer. Oh, it's kind of harder to pour. That's okay. Bam, that looks pretty good actually. It is tart, citrusy, refreshing, perfect. I'm gonna be outside, so this is great.
Here's where the debates happen, because this drink is bright orange. Is this just orange juice to an extent? Because my thoughts are getting very, very close to it. The drink does look fire as hell though. I'm not gonna lie. A girl can't lie. I can't lie over here. Coca-Cola. In a basic sense, Coca-Cola is water and syrup. Would you consider Coke water? So right here, you kind of get a taste of what Watertok is all about.
Let's make my second water of the day. Yes, this will be my second. What flavors am I gonna choose today? Earlier, I did a lemonade packet with some sour blue raspberry skinny syrup. So what do I want to do now? I think for my second water, I'm gonna go ahead and do some Skittle packs. So I want to do the good old Skittles kiwi lime. And I'm going to mix it here with a wild berry punch Skittles.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up. In the most respectful terms, it feels like it would taste so sugary. Do the packets have sugar in them? I think some of them don't, but some of them have gotta have sugar though. You got it. Like, how are you achieving these flavors of birthday cake and like bubble gum without any sugar?
And in addition to ice, I'm going to add in some Dazzle Dust, which is just edible glitter. I haven't added this to one of my water of the days in a long time, and I think the colors are going to be perfect for it for this one.
Edible glitter, edible glitter, edible glitter. I do wish I knew what it tasted like. This is kind of like when you see things in America and they just be like doing stuff. I do wonder if he gets kind of sick of the water sometimes, because again, this does seem like his full-time job. He's kind of like stuck in this cycle of promoting water forever. You ever think the camera stops rolling and his smile just kind of like drops and like fades? This next woman of Watertok kind of scares me a little bit. She also makes her own water of the day, except she seems to substitute the water with something stronger.
A little bit of limoncello, peach flavored whiskey, a little bit of rosé wine, cranberry juice and simple syrup. Top it off with Summerfall sparkling sake.
Summerfall is the name of this account. If Joseph Anthony is one of the founding fathers of Watertok, Summerfall is the woman who sewed the American flag. The founding fathers writing the Constitution.
Let's make my water of the day. A little bit of vodka, some blueberry liquor, a little bit of acai liquor, elderflower liquor, cranberry juice. Top it off with Summerfall sparkling sake.
Not a single drop of water in this entire drink. It's only alcohol. How can you call this a water of the day? I'm not trying to be a hater, but how can you go record yourself and say water of the day?
A little bit of limoncello.
This is not a water.
Let's make my water of the day.
This is so loud. I was laughing so hard when I saw this one. Let's make my water of the day.
Y'all loved when I did my hydration station tour, so let's put it to use. I am making a peach ring water, which is inspired by my favorite water TikTok, Lauren. You're starting out with a Sunkissed peach packet, and then I'm doing 3 pumps of cherry. I feel like all gummies have some kind of vanilla aspect, so I added 1.5 pumps of vanilla almond. Overall, this water was really good, so like 7 out of 10.
She's literally built like the behind the scenes of a Starbucks counter in her house. This is crazy. But on the other hand, I cannot imagine people drinking or using these syrups regularly outside of TikTok. The edible glitter, it's cool, but the microplastics. Are we forgetting about the microplastics, people? We need to keep this in mind. Shout out to microplastics. My meal ain't complete unless it got microplastics in it.
Not sure who needs to hear this today, but just because you're flavoring your water does not mean that it's not water anymore. I am adding a sugar-free raspberry melon liquid IV, so this is electrolytes, into my water. And then I'm doing a strawberry pineapple Dole flavoring, which is also sugar-free, into my water. And if the only way that you hit your water goals is by flavoring it, then by all means, flavor your water. Don't let people gaslight you into thinking that your water is not water just because you've added flavoring to it. Just because there's a little bit of flavor in here does not take away the hydrating benefits of the water. And actually, you're making your water more hydrating by adding electrolytes into it, because your body is actually going to be able to latch onto that hydration because of the electrolytes in this.
She's half right on these aspects, but counterpoints from me. If you put a leaf in water and boil it, or like something like that, is it still water? Or does it become tea? What about coffee? If you take water, you put it in a pot, you add chicken broth, maybe a carrot, does it not become soup? Or is everything at its core water? If doing this does motivate people to drink more water and stay hydrated, that does sound like a benefit. I think I would enjoy this to some extent because, again, I hate water. I hate the taste of water. I'm admitting it. I'm admitting it on camera. I hate the taste of water. I've been seeing Air Up everywhere. I'm tempted because I just want to be able to drink water past this problem I have.
Hey, so people always ask me, what do I do with my half of packets after I'm done with the video? Well, I put it on my handy-dandy chip clip here. Usually this is packed to the brim, but I only have a few. And this is what I have right now. We're gonna make a water from it. That's what I usually do. I reuse the packets. Crazy, right? Alright, we're gonna go in a half a packet of Polar Blast, and then a half a packet of the Wild Cherry by Skittles, and then a half a packet of the Ginger Ale. We're going for a red, white, and blue themed water because you know it's Memorial Day, and I love a good festive water. So after you mix this up, this is actually a Bomb Pop Moscow Mule mocktail inspired water. Try to say that 3 times fast. Anyways, this was so good. I will definitely be making this again. It tasted exactly like a melted Bomb Pop popsicle. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. You guys should definitely try it. Alright, see you guys later. Happy Memorial Day. Be safe. Bye!
Whatever ice is in this cup, this is like the best ice on the planet. I'm not even joking right now. Give me this cup. Give me this cup. Just the ice. I can imagine the crunch so perfectly right now. Yes, I am anemic.
Water time, bitches. Drink your water. Okay, please go get your water right now and let's get this shit going together. Can't do it without ice. This is half of the flavors that I got. I can't display them all because I got too damn many, but let me tell you about these because y'all keep asking. Total fat, 0. Saturated fat, 0. Trans fat, 0. Carbohydrates, 0. Cholesterol, 0. Sodium, 0. Total dietary fiber, 0. Total sugars, 0. Total added sugars, 0. The shit is 0, okay? The shit is 0. It's basically flavored water. Hence why we flavor our water with it. We did cherry. We're gonna do some hibiscus passion fruit. Let's see what this tastes like and see if we want to add something else. That'll do it. This is good. Really good. Cherry hibiscus passion fruit water, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 motherfucking sugar. They also have the little ones that fit in your purse. I just ordered some of those. I'll show you all those when they come. They also have syrup, 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 motherfucking carb syrup for your coffee. I just ordered some of that too. I'll let y'all see that when it comes in. Also, I got a code for y'all. All caps, Mama Cookie. It saves.
0 for everything. 0 for everything. Can a scientist in the comments please tell me how this is possible? Is she not just drinking nothing? Also, Coke 0. That's a 0. Would you drink this daily for the health benefits? I would. I would say I kind of would do that. Her accent is also so beautiful. That's off topic. That has nothing to do with Watertok, but she pronounced it like a syrup. What'd she say? Syrup? Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. I feel like every time syrup, right? Syrup? Syrup? Syrup. Syrup. It was also a little bit hard for me to understand her at some points. She started speaking fast and I was like, I had to rewatch it. Edible glitter will always feel so wrong to me. If I defecate my toilet, if animal nature takes over after I've consumed edible glitter, will it not make my fecal matter glittery? Because I feel like that's what's gonna happen. It's just unnatural. It's unnatural. The world was not meant to do this. Who was the guy? Who saw glitter and thought, damn, I wish I could eat that? I also mentioned previously in this video about Watertok and its overconsumption, and this does seem to stand out in many of the videos. Why do you need so many syrups and flavoring packets? And it does feel a bit like constantly running towards the next new big flavor, as well as many people having a multitude of new, shiny, expensive cups to go along with all of this. When these trends die out, Who will stick around using all these products? Or will these packets just be unused and thrown away? And will the thrift stores and Facebook marketplaces be filled with barely used cups that went out of fashion? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun to research this, but also a little bit crazy. You guys are much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed this video. I got a new setup. BT dubs. Yeah, peace.